Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks y'all for tuning in. I was just working out and kind of had some thoughts about like some things that have happened, so I guess we're gonna have like a little story time. So I posted this photo on my Instagram. So I think it should be over here. And had this like crazy response. And also stay tuned till the end if you want to see my transformation from when I started working out last year to where I am now. If you're curious about that, stay tuned for those photos. But I will talk a little bit about what I've been doing to achieve those results in this video. So I posted this photo and just had this like crazy overwhelming reaction. Like I have never had so many people reply to my story, like, obviously being like, great job, whatever, but I've also not had so many people asking me what I've been doing. Like, how have you been achieving these results? What have you been doing? How have you been living your life? And so I, started messaging my friends back, be like, oh, like this is what I've been doing. And basically what I've done to achieve these results is primarily doing HIIT training. Before when I was in the gym, I was like lifting, but now that I'm at home, I haven't really been able to lift. So I feel like I'm definitely like leaning out a little bit, but that's okay. I don't mind it, but and the other big thing that I've done is I've cut out sugar, and I've like found ways to like supplement. It's not like all sugar, it's just refined sugar. So I still eat fruit. I love fruit. I could never cut it out. And I've like found snacks that are sugar free, that kind of fix your, like, I make them, but they kind of like fix your cravings. So, but for whenever I say this to people, like their response was always, oh, I couldn't do that. Like I like sugar too much. Or like, oh, I couldn't do that. Like I don't really like HIIT training. And it was a little bit disheartening to me just because I really want to see the people around me succeeding. I love helping people. I love seeing people achieving their goals. It motivates me. I feel like it just motivates everyone around them, right? When people are out there pursuing their dreams and pursuing their goals and whatnot, like everyone is raised up. So it was just like, when people are like, oh, I couldn't do that, I just wanted to be like, yes, you can. Like, I'm proof. Like, I didn't think I could do it, and here I am. And I just had the realization that some people maybe aren't in the same place as me, and I just kind of thought, like a couple years ago, if I'm not willing to invest in myself and work to get where I want to be, I don't get to complain about where I am. So I've kind of taken the approach of like, either act or shut up. Like, if you're not going to take action, I don't want to like hear about it. And that like goes for me, like talking to myself, like if I'm like, oh, you look like terrible, it's like, well, you haven't been working out, you haven't been eating healthy, like there's a reason you feel sluggish, and so like I'm maybe very hard on myself in that way, but I just like wanted to come on and just like talk to you guys, just like you can achieve your goals, right? Like I'm working every day towards it, but it is gonna be work. Like you don't just lose weight overnight, like for doing nothing, like people who, have seen massive transformations and whatnot, like that took like mental tenacity. Like they had to fight for that. It's not easy starting to work out. I remember like the first time I did like a leg day after not working out in like a year and a half, I couldn't even walk the next couple days. Like I was sitting there like hobbling around. It was crazy. But the thing is, I felt good. I was like, you worked hard, and you know what? You're gonna work hard tomorrow, and you're gonna work hard the next day, and you're gonna work hard the next day. And the thing is like this quarantine has been so hard for so many people because like for me personally, I don't like working out at home. I like to work out at the gym. I'm a very like gym motivated person. It's like when I get there, I'm in a different mindset. I'm like ready to go. When I'm at home, my bed is right there. I want to lay in my bed. But I think the thing is you have to kind of like fill up like a safety tank, and you fill that tank for a rainy day. It's like a rainy day fund. So when things like a pandemic hit and you don't want to work out, you have that like routine going. It's like for me, I work out pretty much every day. So it's like I have to do something active every day. And so it's a habit for me. It's not like, it's not even like a question. It's like, are you gonna go to work today or not? Like, yeah, you're gonna go to work because it's work. So this has been like really difficult, and trust me, my workouts, especially the last like week and a half, have been terrible. Like tonight was the first night I got like a smashing workout in. But at least I've still been working out. Has it been half there? Yeah, but like at least I did something, right? So that's my thing. Like I have always said to myself, if you go to the gym and you don't want to be there after 5 minutes, you're allowed to leave. But 9 times out of 10, if I've gone all the way to the gym, I will complete my workout. It's the habit of going to the gym and being there every day and, going out on the gym floor, starting my workout. And if 5 minutes in, I'm like, I am exhausted. Like I do not have the mental capacity to handle this, then I'll go home. So I don't know if this is like helpful for anyone. I hope that it has been. I just like think that we need to like push ourselves and challenge ourselves and figure out what works for you. Like maybe sugar's not a problem for you. Maybe it's bread. Maybe, I don't know, whatever it is. Like we all have those things that are our own, worst enemies. I've just found sugar, I feel bloated, I feel sluggish. It's like obviously you have like a sugar high and then you crash down and then you want more sugar, and it's so addictive. So that's been like a big thing for me to cut out. But I just think like figure out what that is for you and like get it out of your life because it's stopping you from achieving your goals. And so yeah, I think just, holding yourself to like a little higher standard and, saying like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna fight for like what I want, the things that I want, the results that I want, whatever. And falling in love with the process. Like maybe HIIT training isn't for you, but find some form of exercise that is. And trust me, I didn't like HIIT in the beginning either. And I like throughout like the past year or so, I have really grown to like it. Especially when I'm like smashing out burpees that I used to not be able to do. You just feel powerful. And once you start seeing those like cardiovascular changes and the physical changes, and you start to lose the weight, and you start to feel happier because the endorphins and all these things like rushing, like it's gonna be worth it. And you're gonna be like, wow, I can't believe I like hated this at some point. And maybe it will always be a love-hate relationship. Who knows? But anyway, I'm gonna put some pretty photos of they're not pretty, trust me, but just some photos that I've taken over the months of my transformation. So you guys can see how that progression has been. It has not been fast. It has not been easy. But it is a work in progress, and every day is a different day and a new challenge. So I hope that you all enjoy. Stay safe out there, and let me know, in the comments below, like what motivates you, what's keeping you going through this time, like what kind of exercises are you doing? I would love to hear. All right.